In this video, we're going to look at how to set up the Seiko printhead from Rotech machines. On the main screen, it says printhead A and printhead B. There is no printhead B currently connected to this machine, so there is no format below it, but below printhead A, you can see the current format inside the printer. To change this format, click Select Label. Here we can then view the three formats that are currently stored inside the machine. Click on one of these and click Select. It will then take us back to the main screen where we can see that label. Clicking Preview at the bottom will allow us to zoom into the product. Clicking it multiple times will zoom in more and more. You can also scroll from this screen by dragging around on the white box. When you click Preview enough times, it will round robin back to where it started. Now we're going to look at how to create a label in the software. So it starts with clicking Create Label, which will take us to the label editor. Clicking the ABC in the top corner will then allow us to create a text box. From here we can pick the font and insert the text in the text box. We then have the option to do bold, italic or underlined. And we're going to look at what variable text is in a minute. But when we click OK, we can now drag this box around and put it wherever we want on the screen, or use the arrow keys at the bottom to adjust it. Clicking on the pencil with the dots underneath will allow us to edit that box, and from here we're going to click variable text and put a description in so that we know what the variable text should say. This is a maximum of 20 character variable text, but it still says QWERTY. Next off, we're going to look at how to input a barcode. We can set the value of the barcode, which we see is numerical. And then we can select which type of barcode we would like. So I think in this case, we're just going to go for a standard code 128. And then whether or not it's a human readable, and the barcode height. When we click OK, it'll import the barcode as we specified. You'll notice that the measuring chart at the side of the screen, which will indicate that it is 20mm high. Next off, we're going to add a date. Again, we have the font option. We also have the format in which we'd like it to be read. So in this case, we're doing it DD MM YYYY. The separator will be a /, and the offset we can also set. This is how far out it'll read from the current date built into the printer. You can also give it a description, like so. And there's the date imported. Next off, we're going to look at how to import a timestamp. We're going to click on the fourth icon along, which is a clock. And from here we can adjust the font and the format. In this case, we're going to set the format to hour, minute, A/P. And then import the box like so. Using the two A buttons to the right hand side of the screen, we can adjust the size of any of these boxes and the rotary button to rotate it through 90 degrees. Now we're going to look at adding an account. To do this, we click on the count button at the top of the screen, and here we can see the start, increment, count before update and rollover. We can also add a start prompt, which will just prompt the operator that this is one that has a count on it. The count can be set to go up in any value and roll over at any value. It'll then import, and we can drag it to where we'd like it to be. On the left hand side of the main screen, we can see a settings wheel. When we click on this, we can see System, Printer, Signal, Network, Label and Print. If we click on Label, we can see Orientation. We can enter that and see that we have Normal, Mirror, 180 and Mirror 180 to select which orientation we would like. We also have the ability to reset all the counters on this screen, and down the bottom we have the ability to set the label width. So this is the width of the total label. Moving on to print, on here we have print delay, which you can see is set in millimeters and is set to 160. Below that we have the print speed, which is in meters per minute and is set to 11. If running an encoder, you won't need to change this. Below that you also have print quantity if you'd just like to set a specific amount of prints you'd like to print. On the main screen, in the bottom left hand corner, we have the green and red online and offline buttons. Green is for turning the machine online and red is for turning the machine offline. On the right hand side of that, we have the A and B selector. This is for selecting printhead A or printhead B. You should now be able to operate your Seiko printhead. For further information, please contact Rotech support.